Some people feel that, look, listen, what you're seeing on social media is so obvious and so clear that there's no room for any doubt. But you see, our Nigerian authorities there told me that there are these categories of Nigeria. The Nigerians who have lived there for a long time, 10, 15 years or more, settled there, sometimes married to Chinese, who have their papers. You have a category of those who have lived there for 10, 15 years, but are illegal. You have those who have been there for a very long time, but they don't have Nigerian passports. They've come there on the passport of other countries, nationalities. Then you have those who have just arrived, like the business people who have come to trade and are supposed to be going back. So some of them are living in hotels, especially the business people that have just arrived. Some of the others, had their own houses and so forth. Then you get, things that come in because the Chinese were saying that some of the people were running away from being tested. And some of the Nigerians are also telling us that yes, because their papers, they're illegal, don't have the correct papers and so forth. So they obviously don't want to be subject to that. So we have all these conflicting narratives. But clearly there is a narrative that I think cannot be denied, that that there is a certain treatment of Africans and Nigerians, that are taking place that are reprehensible and unacceptable to us, whatever the circumstances. And as I said the last time I spoke, any situation that smacks of racism is an absolute red line for this government and for us as a people. Now, we have excellent relations with China, and one of the things that we have been looking out for is to ensure that there is no government state sanction of whatever might be happening. You cannot always control what individual Chinese may or may not do, which is why we engaged with the central government, knowing that they have full authority over the government of Guangdong province. And up to now, as I'm speaking to you, the Chinese government has insisted that they have a zero tolerance, that they have no interest for racism and discrimination, that they have no interest whatsoever in discriminating against Nigerians or any other Africans with whom they have good relations. And as I said to you, the ambassador said, please, let us have names of the individuals, whatever the complaints are, and we will assure you that we will act on that. But our bottom line is that whatever the issues, whatever the measures that need to be taken to contain the virus or to address any issues of illegality, that's fine. But what we will not accept, what is a red line for us, is the discrimination of Nigerians against Nigerians or Africans or blacks or any form of racism. Things like, not denying you access to public facilities and places on the basis of your color. For us, that is a red line, and we cannot accept that. And I think we've made that clear. The Chinese government has denied that any such thing can take place, and we need to, to see that in action. Madam. Good. Yes, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Just to be clear, the Chinese government has not responded to your question as regards why they're taking blood samples from Nigerians.
No, that is what I've told him today, that and that we have seen videos of that. So presumably they would also confirm that and let us know. Yeah.
I was just wondering, do you have a time frame for the confirmation from them?
Well, no, it's a parallel thing. It's a two-track approach. So in fact, a three-track approach. So while we are using the means available to me here, which is the Chinese ambassador here, Our ambassador in Beijing is also interfacing with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs there, and also our consulate in Guangzhou is also interfacing with the local authorities there. So, tomorrow I will give them a call and hopefully find out why that is a methodology. And it's one of the things that we would want them, because as I said, the Chinese ambassador was saying, look, let's also try and document every instance of violation of rights. So I think if there's anybody that's had their blood tested, give the date, time, and place. And so those are things that we will take up with the Chinese. Good. Thank you all very much indeed. Thank you.